a place for us. I will show you where to go. I won't try.
This is our little cottage on the shores of Lake Ontario. We bought it 5 years ago, and we tore it apart from the rafters to the floorboards to create just the perfect cozy space for us. I think that the questions that we get asked most often are, what did you do with all your stuff when you moved? How could you give up your stuff? Where do we put everything in 850 square feet? And being somebody who collects and decorates, how can I not keep all of the things? Our cottage home is still a work in progress. We have rooms to finish, there's trim to be completed, but we love it just the same. When you walk into our cottage, there's this beautiful open space. This space actually used to be the kitchen before we owned it. The previous owners changed it out, and I love it. I have this wall and this wall to decorate. With an open floor plan, we have limited wall space, so I do have to be very selective about where I decorate and how. These spaces in the hallway provide the perfect place to display our very favorite collections and decor pieces and create a really warm and welcoming entrance. Because it's such a small space, we are very selective on the pieces that we choose. The decor pieces have to be ones that we really love, that bring us joy, and can be used in more than one place. The furniture pieces have to function well for storage. Cabinets have to hold groceries, small appliances, and wrapping paper. Shelves have to be able to hold extra dishes. Everything has to function with drawers or doors or shelves.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain.
Hold it, back up. Here is a good example of what I'm talking about. It's like this quilt. I got this quilt for JR before we even got married. We use it in so many different places. We switch it from here to there, depending on the season.
And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
Our kitchen is one of the few spaces that we have left to finish. We're waiting for just the right pieces to fit in just the right spaces so that our kitchen functions well for us. We don't want to have any regrets about the layout and feel like we have to do it over again in a few years. I choose pieces that have to function well and then also be used in other ways. My ironstone bowl will not only mix up a batch of pancakes, but I'll also use it to hold a bunch of apples on the island. In the fall, it might become a centerpiece filled with pine cones on the coffee table. We keep our collections small and cohesive, and I pretty much tend to decorate in all neutral colors. That's what makes it work in such a small space. Everything in our cottage is either old or it's something that we have made or built. When I get in the mood for creating something special for the cottage, I choose a project that is easy to clean up and that I can work on at the small dining room table. Today, I'm stamping some new pillow covers for the sofa. I keep a small stack of pillow covers in the linen closet that I rotate out depending upon the season.
Cover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hope. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoe.
Yes, our cottage is cozy, but I have to tell you, probably the coziest spot is our bedroom.
On my pillow, I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone.
The wall behind the bed is another one of the few places that I have where I can switch out decor. The old carriage house doors that create the wall between our bedroom and closet are the perfect backdrop to layer my artwork, to layer vintage pieces, and to change things out for the season.
Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed.
Living in such a small space, one of my requirements was that we would have a really big closet and a really big bathroom. The closet is a walk-in with one long wall where I can display my vintage lady paintings. And the bathroom is probably one of our favorite projects that we've completed. The shower is huge. It has a linen closet where I store all of those extra pillow covers. And there's 2 sinks. The laundry room sits behind our walk-in closet. It's another one of those spaces that's not finished yet, so it's not very pretty. But I have big plans for this room. In fact, I've already started to locate some of the perfect vintage pieces that will provide the storage that we need. When we planned our cottage, we wanted to add a tiny little guest room. And just like in the rest of the cottage, I kept the palette very neutral and the decor simple so I can switch it out from room to room. The pillows may end up on the sofa, or next month they may end up on our bed. It's a warm and cozy little room, and it's great for TV watching or for doing watercolors at the little built-in desk. So even if you don't live in a small space, there are a few things that you can keep in mind when you're decorating. Keep your color palette cohesive, keep your collection small, and don't feel like you have to put everything out all at the same time. That will help you to create a cozy, comfortable space that is pleasing to come home to. But I think the most important thing for us to remember is that it's all just stuff. And really, what creates our home is not the decor, but knowing that we could live anywhere and we could live with much, much less.
Be afraid.